Well, for anybody who followed along with the Seadoo Spark project, I got my cheap trailer, got it all welded up on the bottom so it can accept a ski. It was somebody's canoe and kayak trailer that they drug behind their golf cart, and I just basically paid a couple $100 for it and welded some brackets and put some wood and some carpet on it and made it usable. I still need a snout here, but I've got a buyer coming Saturday, and he doesn't want the trailer, so I kind of bought it for nothing. But I need to get it out on the water, so that's what I'm going to go do now, and we're going to give it a test ride. I ran it for about 5 minutes on the hose. Everything seemed to be good to go. I'm missing the body panel right there and another one there, but that's coming. It's terrible that that little piece right there is $90, and then that piece is like 75 bucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, it all went together pretty good. It's a little different. I ain't never seen one that had an automatic brake on it, but I guess everybody talks about that's what you want to delete on these. But got a cover for it, but I'm gonna go ahead now and take the new truck and go ahead and drag it on down to the lake, and we'll see what we get. This really was a fun project. I'm just kind of excited to hurry up and get it in the water and make sure nothing leaks and the motor runs good. But so far the dry run test did good, so it should be pretty good. Well, we are here at the boat ramp. As you can tell, it's all gravel. It's not a lake, it's a creek. So I didn't want to go down to the big public area during testing just because I'm not legal. Don't have any paperwork on this thing. There's no sense in me sitting there spending the money on getting it registered. The decal on it says 2023, so it's still good for a year, but it's not registered into my name. I've had it sitting down in the water for about 10 minutes, and I wanted to see, like down in here, if I saw any water, and I don't see any water. So I think we have the hull sealed beautifully, because I took 4 of the bolts out of the bottom of the hull, so they had to get RTV'd, getting it put back together. So I'm gonna go ahead now and put the kill switch on it, fire this thing up, and back it off of here. We're adrift, Captain. Go ahead and hit the start button. Fires right up. Welcome aboard, Seadoo. I guess every jet ski says that, huh? Idling at 1450 RPM. It's running beautifully. I'm very happy with it. I'm just gonna run and cruise here. I think I'm right around 3,000 RPM. I'm just gonna cruise like this for about a minute. Make sure everything's all hunky-dory. Take a peek down back in the engine bay. It's still dry, so if nothing else, that's a success. It drops back down to idle, doesn't cut off. That's good. Get a feel for this side, it drops off steep, and over there on that side it's kind of like shallow. It's got a really fun. I haven't been on a jet ski in probably, I don't know, 9 years. About 2/3 throttle. I'm still in the break-in period. I don't want to give it 100% throttle. Got to be smart about it. Under the bridge we go. Very cool. Worst thing that I could do is go somewhere and then have to paddle my way back. Or get stuck or suck anything into the intake grate. There's a whole numerous amount of things that could happen. My hair. Tell I've had fun, huh? Oh Lord. The more I do this, the more I want to keep it. But it's not how you do things. You get projects and you stick with what your main goal was. Right now I'm trying to put it on the trailer. Miss being out on the lake. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this ride video for what it's worth. I had to take the Seadoo Spark out for a test drive, so here we are. And now I feel confident that selling it to somebody without any problems or reliability issues, I feel pretty confident in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and ride it for a little bit longer, maybe another 10 more minutes, just kind of get some break-in time, and then that'll be it for the day. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.